I am AI Avataro CA Ratan Mundra. India's foreign trade ecosystem is entering a new era of transformation. With the introduction of FEMA Export and Import Regulations 2026, the Reserve Bank of India has taken a significant step towards simplifying and modernizing trade compliance. For the first time, exports and imports of goods, services, and software are brought under a single unified framework. This is not just a regulatory update, it is a structural reform that aims to make India's trade ecosystem more efficient, transparent, and globally aligned. Earlier, businesses had to deal with multiple regulations for different types of exports and imports. Goods, services, and software were governed separately, leading to confusion and duplication in compliance. Companies often struggled with unclear timelines, overlapping requirements, and dependence on multiple authorities. This fragmented system created inefficiencies and increased compliance costs. The new regulations aim to eliminate these challenges by introducing a streamlined and integrated approach. The FEMA 2026 regulations consolidate all export and import rules into one comprehensive framework, effective from 1st October 2026. This new system is designed with a strong focus on digitization and automation. Compliance processes are now system-driven, reducing manual intervention and increasing efficiency. Overall, the goal is to create a seamless experience for businesses while improving regulatory oversight. One of the biggest transformations is the shift from a fragmented system to a unified one. Earlier, compliance processes were largely manual and dependent on RBI approvals. Now, the system is driven by digital platforms like EDPMS and IDPMS, ensuring real-time tracking and monitoring. Additionally, the responsibility has shifted from direct RBI intervention to authorized dealer banks, making the system more decentralized and efficient. A major change introduced in 2026 is the mandatory reporting of service exports through the Export Declaration Form, or EDF. Businesses must now report service export transactions within 30 days from the end of the month in which the invoice is raised. This brings service exports at par with goods exports in terms of compliance, ensuring better tracking and transparency. The new regulations clearly define the roles of different authorities. For domestic tariff area units, authorized dealer banks and customs authorities handle compliance. For CES units, the Development Commissioner plays a key role in monitoring and approvals. This clarity ensures accountability and reduces ambiguity, making the compliance process smoother for businesses. Export proceeds must now be realized within a defined timeframe of 15 months in general cases. However, where transactions are invoiced in Indian rupees, businesses are given an extended timeline of 18 months. This structured approach provides flexibility while ensuring discipline in financial flows. Authorized dealer banks are now at the center of the compliance framework. They are responsible for verifying transactions, monitoring export-import data, granting extensions, and approving write-offs. This reduces the need for direct RBI intervention and speeds up decision-making. For businesses, this means faster processing but also closer interaction with banks. The new regulations bring a mix of benefits and responsibilities. On one hand, businesses benefit from simplified processes, reduced duplication, and faster approvals. On the other hand, compliance becomes stricter, with mandatory reporting and continuous monitoring. Organizations will need to upgrade their internal systems, align processes, and ensure accurate documentation to stay compliant. In conclusion, the FEMA Export and Import Regulations 2026 represent a major step toward a modern, digital, and transparent trade ecosystem. For businesses, success will depend on how quickly they adapt to these changes, align their processes, and maintain compliance discipline. This is not just a regulatory shift, it is a transformation that will shape the future of India's global trade. Moonses and Management Consultants LLP, a trusted partner for CES and IFSC excellence. A pioneer in establishing CES and IFSC units within GIFT City and India, delivering end-to-end IFSC setup. Operational support and handling compliances, risk management renowned for deep expertise in regulatory approvals, capital markets, fund management, insurance, finance company, foreign university BATF, and ancillary regulations and fintech, expertise in customs clearance for aircraft and ship procurement, leasing, GST, DSPF, IFSCA comprehensive support covering registration, reporting, and regulatory transitions, ensuring ring fencing, transparency, and global compliance standards. Join our network, scan the QR codes below to stay connected with us.